We are live, yo. Live, 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 and live again. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Y'all, let me run an intro real quick. Boy, I tell you, it'll happen. If you gonna use my name, use it in vain. I'm telling you, use it the right way. I love it. Use it the right way. I'm telling you, use my name the right way. I'm telling you. Don't say I said something when I didn't say it, but at the end of the day, LaFleur wins the game. If you use your team for some KT Thornton said, I'm proud of you. I'm telling you. Because I didn't say it, but I'm telling you, look, I'll take it. I'll take it. One thing about this show, we gonna always say what happens. Tell you, we battle tested. All them ass whooping we took at the beginning of the year. Oh yeah. Somebody said, KT said we were gonna lose by 20. KT ain't said nothing. It was on the screen. Somebody on the screen said you was gonna lose by 20. But if you want, cause what I said, I'll take it. I'll tell you. I'll take it. What's going on, man? I would take it. If you want me to get the credit, KT, you said this. I'm sitting here listening at the show. Oh, McIntosh for the win. One thing about me, I got receipts. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing. That's what I said. Hold on. Wind it back to me. Friday on championship of bus. Put that bracket on the screen real quick. The folks say it's championship of bus down there. Championship of bus 10:30 on Thursday morning. Don't make me ride to Montgomery. Tell you. Don't make me ride. Don't make me ride. That's all I can tell you. One thing about me, I'm not afraid to say if I would have said it, I'll take the blame for it. But I did say it. Somebody got to ride the mercy. Williamson in the gray uniforms in this video. Well, if you don't like me, it's one thing, but to lie on me is another thing. I can deal with the represent your school. I'm telling you, man. Big man, Dante Bush. One thing about me, KT Thornton. They played without cord. One thing about me, y'all, I got receipts, so you'll never be able to lie on me. Jensen Griffin. Out of another whip. Okay, I got you, Dante. Williamson by 20. They say Williamson by 20. Oh boy, y'all trying to start a war here already. Let me take this out. They say Williamson by 20. Oh man, look at dude slamming it. And they low. Let me see if I can put it on the screen so y'all can see it. Wilson loaded. Them folks loaded, man. Somebody got to ride the Murphy bus. Murphy said they ride their own bus now. They ain't lending it out to nobody. There it is, y'all. So don't say KT Thought said that. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you, but you ain't gonna lie on me. That's one thing I ain't gonna. And then you gonna tag me in the post like I said it. So I already know who my enemies be. I'm glad that you called me out so I can know who you are. So don't fucking speak to me. None of that shit. I don't play that shit. You ain't gonna lie on me. Now you might have took it the wrong way, but at the end of the day, you ain't gonna lie on me. There's one thing I don't play with no fucking body. You said it. No, I ain't say shit. The Darius Patrick said y'all was gonna lose by 20. And if I did say it, I'd take ownership, but I know I didn't. I was on the phone actually with somebody going into the fourth quarter, and we were watching it. And I said, if the game got tight, don't be surprised if Williamson lose the game like they did last year. Now, that's what I said. And that's what happened. That's what happened. End of the third quarter, they say, Coach, it's 8 minutes left. Who you think gonna win? I say, LaFleur done kept it close. And you know that person, my witness. I can bring him on the show, and he can verify it. I said, LaFleur done kept it close. I said, don't be surprised. Once LaFleur take the lead, Williamson lose their mind. And boy, did they. This had nothing to do with the refs. There it is right there. Me and Dre was on the phone. Y'all, I'm almost a genius at this shit. I'm almost a genius when it comes to basketball. I'm almost a genius at it. I'm almost a genius at it. And I'm telling you, man. Now that Williamson had a better team, yeah, Williamson loaded. Y'all, the kids lost the game. You can get mad at me. Nah, that's what you can put on record that I did say. The kids lost that game. Don't blame the coach. Too many superstars on the court for Williamson. That is. Coaching really matters. Free throws matter. Coaching really matters. Free throws matter. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, the kids lost the game. It ain't nothing to say. Wilson, I heard you. I was on your lives, so I heard y'all saying the referee did. No, the referee didn't do that. No. In moments, coaching matters in them moments. Don't make them like you no more. Exactly. Everybody, man, I'm telling you, man. Whoa, Wilson loaded. They were loaded, man. I'm telling you, man, I got to be one of the best coaches to ever coach basketball. I said this yesterday. I'm definitely one of the top 10 that ever coached basketball in Mobile County and Baldwin County. Easy when it comes to this shit. But see, here go the thing, Big Mac. Wilson turned the ball over because of LaFleur knew long as we keep it close, they was gonna crack. It's almost like a boiled egg. I'm telling you, man, I ain't toot my horn. I'm in the top 5 all time when it comes to basketball. All time. It ain't even close. You have to know you Your personal. You have to know which players don't crumble under pressure. Yeah, you got to know your personnel. Undisciplined, too many fouls. They don't pass the ball at all. Oh man. Oh man. Man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it ain't even close. It ain't even close, y'all. And I ain't coached high school in so long. Oh my God. I'm telling you, man, it'll be too easy for me to coach. It'll be too easy for me to coach this. This right here? Oh man, man, come on. Too easy. Too easy. Too easy. ISO ball don't win championships. Exactly. Man, you gotta have movement and you gotta move the ball. That team should have been so unselfish. Man, I'm telling you, it really shouldn't matter who scored. Well, you got to know what to do as well. You know, everybody want to play man to man, but you don't have good help side principles. Uh, I'm not running man to man. I'm not. Yeah, I don't want too many championships sitting in a 2-3 zone. Down the man. I'm gonna get that lead and go 2-3 and win the game. Man, I'm telling you, 2 years in a row, man. Best player in Alabama, and y'all lose to a team of Rattlers, and y'all. I said this last year. If LaFleur had Justin Lawrence last year, they would have beat Viger in Warren State. I'm gonna say this again. And look, I'm gonna start an argument, and his daddy know this, and his mama know this. If LaFleur had Justin Lawrence last year, we wouldn't have been talking about Viger winning his first state championship. Y'all, come on, man. Justin Lawrence gonna be one of the best guards to ever come through Mobile by the time he graduate high school. Y'all, I don't miss. Yeah, I don't miss in talent. I don't miss in talent, man. Oh yeah, 2-3 zone win the game. y'all, me and Drake was on the phone. I said, if LaFleur put their best players in the game, it's over. Man, LaFleur put their best players in the game. Boy, I'm telling you, coaching matters. Y'all, I said right here on this show last year, and y'all, I said, if LaFleur move up to 8th grader, they win. The ship easy. Man, the kid was good last year. I'm gonna tell you though, man, it be funny. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. You ain't got to like me, but you ain't finna look, y'all. You ain't. Oh man, they would have read your famous diamond. I'm telling you, man. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I ain't, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Get your money together. If you want to win in basketball next season, get your money together and let me come work with your team in the off season and see once you win state. I ain't talking about winning no championship. I'm talking about winning the whole thing. Ain't talking about winning no area. Ain't talking about winning no. I'm talking about winning state. Y'all got good players, but I like what Johnny doing with his players. You ain't too good to come out the game. You ain't too good to come out the game, y'all. It's still high school sports. And y'all, that's what I like the most about Johnny. And y'all, you talking about one of the top 25 players that all time to ever play in Mobile, Johnny Mahan. And y'all, we can argue all day long, but he gonna be in the top 25. The only player that still got his own range, they used to call it Johnny Mayhem from Mayhem Land. So don't come at me. KT said this. Y'all know the road to the ship runs through Winona. Well, I like Sylacauga too. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. I ain't to my horn, but I'm one of the top 5 to ever coach in Mobile and Baldwin County when it comes to basketball. And y'all, when I sit here and tell y'all something gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Something gonna happen. Everybody tuned in for the LaFleur Williamson game. You need to go back and tune in to the Eufaula Charles Henderson game. That's gonna be a good game to watch too. I'll tell you. But for somebody to say, KT, you said Wilson gonna win by 20. I didn't say shit. The people in the comments said, and y'all, I put it on the y'all. I do that for a reason. Go back and watch the show. Soon as the person said it, I said, man, y'all trying to start some mess, and I put it on the screen. Man, come on, man. Spencer, you was there when I won 8 Park Ball championships in one day. In one day. 8 Park Ball championships. And y'all, that was after I had won the doggone championship at Mainz. Man, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Come on. So don't, if the coach ain't never been in that situation before, what you think? Who you think gonna follow? Be playing kickball in tough situation. Yeah, but coach done been there. Coach done went to the ship before. That team would have had to want to play team ball for them. Man, they had a lot of selfish plays in that game. That team had a lot of selfish plays. A lot of selfish plays. Get the ball up to the next man. Play team ball. You win easy. Guess what? LaFleur was the better team. LaFleur had the better players. LaFleur had the better team. And y'all, I said this the other day. Coaching matters. LaFleur went and added some good coaches to what they had last year. They added some good coaches. And y'all, that ultimately pushed them back to the Elite Eight again. Now, I will say this. I know Johnny not satisfied because he was at the Elite Eight last year. Johnny want to win it all. But I'm telling you, Winona is a team. Did Winona win today? I gotta watch them play too. That's another team I gotta watch play. I'll go back and watch play. I'm telling you, man, it's just a great day to be here. NFHS been my best friend. But y'all, I get a phone call and say, you said we were gonna lose by 20. And I'm sitting there like, did I say it? So you know me. I go back and listen. And then I get tagged. I get tagged in a post saying that I said it. And I know good damn well I ain't said it. So I'm sitting there like, damn, did I really say it? And then I go back to the point where the person put it on the screen and I just reiterated what they said. But it's all right. If you need to say I said it to make it validated, I take it any day. But don't give me credit for that one. I ain't gonna lie, because I didn't say it. But I take credit if you want me to. Who in the bracket with Winona? Are they in Hanceville or are they in Jacksonville? Because Jacksonville don't seem like they up today. Oh, Winona play tomorrow. They playing Rams. Okay. I definitely watch it all day tomorrow. I see Jacksonville site. I mean, they're regional. probably don't play today. Jacksonville must got a home game. But I'm telling you, man. Cole Maskin, if you got time, I can send you the link and let you come on, let you talk. I know you know the northern portion of basketball, uh, the northern portion of the bracket. I'm gonna tell you though, if I'm gonna say this, and I don't give a damn who said it, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you interpret it that KT Thornton said it, okay, let me send you the link. Uh, then y'all, I take that blame. I ain't no wrong with taking a good blame. I take that blame. Team won. Mobile County was guaranteed a spot with a win. So y'all, I ain't mad. Either. I ain't never mad about nothing. But one thing I can say, I don't want to take no credit when I know I didn't. I didn't say it. I didn't say it this time, but y'all know that's some stuff I will say. Y'all know I don't care what comes out of my mouth. I done earned my titles and all that. I ain't trying to win none as well. So I sent you the link to your Facebook inbox. Oh yeah, LaFleur won. LaFleur did win. Tell you. There it is. Let's put it on the screen. Tell you. I ain't mad at all. But the old saying, "Don't never let your right hand know what the left hand doing." And y'all, you'll never catch me doing that. I can be with a team, and you'll think I'm against. That's one thing I do a great job of doing on this show. The level of professionalism. I'm definitely gonna keep that level very high. Guess we can paint the screen. Let's get the coach on. What's going on, coach?
I can't call him, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Man, this tournament been something special though. A lot of good
And
teams going down. Uh,
yeah, they are, and it's a lot of young guys that's taking them out too. These ain't no senior led teams that's winning.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man. It's teams don't understand, having a identity. Talk a little bit about that, coach. This point of the season, if you still trying to find an identity.
Well, for one, like when when you have a team, you got to figure out exactly what we gonna be, right? So are we gonna be a pressing team? Will we be known for getting stops? Can we score? Uh, all kind of stuff, man. Are we disciplined? But when you just got a team with a bunch of dudes out there and they not able to be able to hang their hat on anything, they just easy to beat because they easy to scout. They
Oh yeah.
easy to scout. That film ain't gonna lie.
Boy, you said something. Boy, that film will never lie on you. It'll never lie. And man, I'm telling you, man, a lot of this stuff deals with development too, because you got guys getting these big games and they still trying to figure out how good they are, and they should know how good they are.
But
I'm out here trying to prove that I'm still good. No,
here
just
go
win
here
the
goes the
game.
problem. Here goes the problem. It's two sides, right? These coaches are coaching these kids like they scared to lose them.
Yep.
Like, at the end of the day, if you got to kiss a player behind in order to get them to play, to motivate them to play, you don't need to be coaching them. That's
No.
just the bottom line. The second thing is that these players are going out and getting in this they getting skill development, which every player needs skill development. But the problem is that they taking their skill development and walking into some coach practice or trying to work on the stuff that they did in skill development without finding out if it worked.
Hmm. You're definitely right. Um, I'm telling you, man, it's so much going into the puzzle of basketball, man. I call them shooting machine players, but it was like neither team had no shooting machine players. All this skill development, Coach Mask gonna be back. All this skill development is going on, but at the end of the day, it don't translate to what that team is running. That's why it's better when you bring in a consultant into your workouts and your practices, and all your kids learn your way that you need them to play instead of doing somebody else's way, trying to bring it, back to your particular school. Wake up, man. Wake up. Preach, I see you on here. But I'm telling you, man, it's just a lot that go into this stuff, man. A
Yeah, I
lot
don't,
that goes into it.
yeah, I was just saying, man, these kids, they get that skill development stuff, and then the first time they try to put it into a game situation is in somebody practice or a game. And man, you can't do that, man.
No.
You can't do that. I was watching Williamson, man. They taking 8, 9 dribbles to get to where they supposed to go, and you can't win basketball like that, man. When you get to college, that's gonna be the least used skill that you have is dribbling. If you dribble that ball 3, 4 times and don't have nothing else to do with it and don't pass it, you might as well just go ahead to the bench.
It ain't nowhere in the world, man. You getting the ball at the top of the key, and you taking 5 and 6 dribbles to get to the basket. That should let you know that you should have passed the ball somewhere in between. It should be no more than 2 hard dribbles and you at the rim. If you can get there. You know, but
And
I
and
don't
and
know.
to be honest with you, man, to be honest with you,
Everybody said basketball.
half of these kids can't play dead in the funeral. And we be sitting around here using, blowing their head up like they good. Like, just be honest, man. Just, hey, look, man, you a 3 and D guy. Go stand in the corner, and when we get back on defense, you guard the toughest guard. And that's fine, and that's cool. But like these kids, they can't play basketball. They skilled, they gifted, they got all the athletic ability in the world. But when it come to playing basketball, man, this might be the lowest IQ generation in basketball history.
Oh yeah. Oh, and but because it shows every time they get behind, they simply panic. Man, I was on the phone. I was on the phone with another guy, and me and him were watching the game. I say, this game is dictating. As soon as LaFleur get the lead, Williamson gonna bust up, and the game gonna be over. And I'll be doggone if it happen. I went to the Viga girls versus St. Paul game. Viga led the whole game. St. Paul got a 1 point lead. Viga girls went crazy, and that goes to show what the level of expertise that they have in their brain. They don't know how to play the game in their head. If this man come, I'm gonna dish it there, or this man don't come, a ball fake and still, go up and score. They don't even have no creativity when it comes to basketball.
But
You rarely see
they
any behind
robots.
the back passes, anything. You
They
know,
robots. They robots. They are
all
100% robots,
kids just
man.
run. It's
Yep.
crazy. It's too
And
crazy.
and it's sad to say, man. It's sad to say, but I've been around a bunch of like white coaches, right? Like not putting no race into it or not. And the
Uh
first thing
oh.
they say is when we play against black teams, man, the first thing we're gonna do is go zone.
Oh boy. Oh
Because
man.
they're not gonna be able to think it out. And if they have one shooter, we can stop one shooter, but and it'll never be more than two.
I'll never forget though, coach. I used to go zone and I would run the Princeton offense. And man, we would get so many back though. My first ever national title, I won the AAU. Man, we ran the Princeton offense. And man, we was scoring so easy. Man, the college coach was like, man, how you get your players to run the Princeton offense? Shit, run it. Man, we were going
Demand
back
that
for
they
a
run it.
man, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah, and but most of all, man, a lot of times we have a bunch of people that think they bigger than the program,
Yeah.
and that's why you don't. I love my high school. I'm a Winona guy through and through. Always have been.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, if you come in our gym, we got 14 state championships, right? We got 14 banners hanging up in our gym. Nobody has ever been bigger than Winona basketball. Nobody.
No.
So, even in our down years, nobody is bigger than the program. So, and here it is now. I think that Winona got a really good shot at winning with no seniors on the team.
Mhm. I'll tell you though, that point guard Justin Lawrence, the ninth grader at LaFleur. Uh,
Tough.
oh man, he tough, got IQ, and don't mind giving the ball up at a young
It,
age. Normally,
they,
normally them
they
guys
could have
come in.
played him last year.
Yeah, look, I said it last year. I thought they were gonna move him up. I thought they were gonna move him up. I said, man, if they move the eighth grade up, man, they gonna win easy.
And I like Lil Cam at Williamson.
Yeah, yeah,
I like him a lot.
yeah. I think the outside noise got the Cam today. Cam won the same Cam that I had been seeing giving up, passing the ball. Cam was trying to score a little bit more today.
And
Uh,
sometimes the moment get bigger than the game for them kids. And that's where
yeah,
coaching come in, where you have to be able to keep your kids calm and be able to have something that they can go to keep them in the game.
yeah, man. Because a couple times he was trying to get the ball, and the other players just kept going.
Right.
Uh, and I don't want to be the school that every time we lose a big game, we say, "Oh boy, wait till next year. Next year gonna become next year again. Next year gonna be next year again. Next year is gonna be next year again.
A potential like milk. If you don't drink it, it'll spoil.
It gonna spoil." One thing about milk, when you buy milk and you know you don't use that milk, it's gonna spoil.
It's gonna spoil.
It
I
got a
don't care if
time
you put
limit
it in the
on
refrigerator. You could put it in the refrigerator. You can warm it. You can do whatever you want. It got an expiration date on it.
it. Tell you. Man, boy, that sums it up when it comes to basketball.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Man, I'm sitting here looking at a Charles Henderson
You
team,
follow. You follow
and
girls.
I'm sitting here watching it. But it's a
That's what I'm
total
watching too.
basketball program.
At Charles Henderson for sure.
Oh my God, girls and boys. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody laughing, ain't nobody joking. Everybody locked in, man. I went and watched some film on Charles Henderson when they played Pike Road early in the season. Man, them kids were locked in. You know,
Yep.
man, those coaches would live for to have talent like some of the teams down in Mobile and Baldwin County be having sometimes. Man, Mobile and Baldwin County put together some athletes sometimes. I don't care what
I
nobody.
tell you what now. I tell you this. The one thing I respect about them kids at Charles Henderson, that they all neighborhood kids. They homegrown. They ain't from all over the place. They neighborhood kids. I was really close with their previous women's coach.
Yeah,
And shoot, I don't know if you remember that one big girl she had that when they lost to Winona in the state finals, but the girl had 21 points, 21 rebounds, and 19 blocks.
yeah. I remember that
And
girl.
she was homegrown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but all this
But,
transferring
but
and all
here
that
it
stuff
is,
it
though.
hurt.
They got the same trainer. The same
Right.
guy train them. It ain't like we going over here with Lil Pookie and Ray and all them other folks. These people train with the same people, and it translates to whatever they doing now.
It worked.
Man, spend your money, coaches. Spend your money wisely. Go and get you a trainer in there and let them work your team out.
Get you a
I'm
skill
telling
development, get you a
you, man.
skill development person in your program.
Man, one thing I can say about LaFleur down the stretch of the game, man, they was getting the ball, going to triple threat, ripping through hard, getting to the rim, getting fouled. Everybody talking about the ref. It's easy for a ref to call it when you under control.
And they being exposed to different kind of basketball. I talk to Curvin about once or twice a week. We really close. They always exposing them kids to different kind of ball.
Yeah. It
And
ain't he
that's
trying to score
huge.
more. He was trying to do what he had to do, coach. I understand, but y'all got it, man. Boy, if y'all would have had a little bit more offense, some movement, man, y'all could have got some easy points. Y'all had mismatches all over the floor. Captain Munderland got to be 6'3", 6'4" now. That kid done shot straight up like a dog on a tree. I'm talking about. I ain't know who he was on the court till they call his name after he hit the 3-pointer to start the second half. Like who that kid is, and man, all of them young.
Yeah.
Every
And the,
team, man, coming up got all these young players that's been truly developed.
and the honest truth is that, you know, if Cam had I think what he should have done is just took the ball and organized everybody himself. I think if he had done that, that's the change of the game. But sometimes we talking about kids now and I
Yeah,
know Cam a competitor, so he was trying to win. That's what he was trying to do. So but it happens, man, and hopefully they learn from that and they grow from it, and hopefully they can get over the hump because they do got a good program.
oh yeah, they got a good nucleus of players coming, and they got some moving up that didn't play.
Hmm.
I would have. I'm gonna tell you this, and a lot of people might agree or disagree, but I think if Williamson had DeMarcus Dale Brown or DeMarc still on the basketball team, man, when Deontay Bush got in foul trouble, you would have missed the beat if you'd have had
Right.
a DeMarc on the team. So man, it still comes with these teams have they're not putting together the best group of kids on their basketball teams. It's almost like, oh, you don't want to play? I don't care. You ain't got to play for me. And it's like a pride bug, that sits in between the program being great, you know, awesome. They just get stuck on being good. Man, you had a DeMarc, man, you would have missed the beat. And you talking about a kid that dominated AAU ball. They dominated AAU ball. Him and Cam. Oh man, I tell you, it's man. I ain't telling somebody told. I done officiated some of their games. Man, them kids are awesome. Awesome group of kids. But I tell you, man, this is a great time to be here. Got my boy on here, Coach Maskin. Y'all get ready, man. I'm telling you some big things about to happen. Coach Maskin got the travel circuit about to kick off. I don't know what happened to Coach. He was trying to get the ball. You can't do nothing if they looking you off. You right. I said that. Couple times I saw him begging for the ball. They still shot that mud. But yeah, man, we're gonna get Coach Maskin back on. You talking about a guy that know all the top players in Alabama. If he hadn't seen you, you ain't played. Coming to a theater near you soon, South Alabama people. I'm telling you, man. Boy, I tell you, there's some things about to be brewing on this end soon. That's all I can tell you. I'm telling you, younger kids are just better than the older kids all over the state. Boy, you said something and said it just is what it is. The younger kids are just better than the older kids, and y'all it's eating up the older kids. I'm telling you, a lot of schools gonna get better. A lot of schools gonna get better with this group of seniors graduating. I'm telling you, I know for a fact. If you're gonna beat LaFleur, you better beat them now. Uh, they gonna be way much better next year when they add the Twin Towers, 6'8" and 6'7". It's gonna be way gonna look ugly. I don't know, man. Some people, man, I'm gonna tell y'all weird people out there. Keep my name out your mouth. Don't say I said something when I know I ain't said nothing. And one thing about KT Thorne gonna always say what he wanna say. I ain't programmed to say nothing what somebody else trained me to say or none of that other stuff. So Don't be trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, KT said it. KT ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing about Williamson winning by 20. That was my boy D. Patrick out of Monroe County. He said it. And y'all, I wish I could go get that clip. And man, I'm telling you, it is what it is, y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't like what we do here. Man, that nigga I'm gonna always have something to say because I can outcoach your coach. And that's on any level. I don't care. It ain't no level of arrogancy. It ain't nothing to do with it. I just have more experience coaching basketball than some of these coaches that y'all got running y'all teams. It is what it is. I'm talking about real facts. But I ain't knocking what they do. You know, it is what it is. But don't lie on me and say KT said we were gonna win by Williamson was gonna. KT ain't never said that. I said, man, y'all trying to start some stuff, and I started drinking water. And one thing about it, boy, I look down. That's why I put it on the screen when people say stuff like that. That's why I put it on the screen. Bulletin board. The bulletin board matters too during this time of the year. And just like I say, if LaFleur used KT Thornton saying that they was gonna lose by 20, it was smart. It was smart. Telling you, it worked. But don't be trying to use it like, oh, he hating on us. I ain't hating on nobody. Because I know, y'all, the kids gonna have to win it or the kids gonna lose it. The coaches really, at this time of the year, a kid can act like he don't hear what the coach saying. To be honest. So if you ain't putting nothing inside the kid, you ain't gonna get nothing out. And man, I'm telling you, Coach Maskin, y'all gonna be seeing a lot of him down here in the Mobile area soon. That's all I can tell you right now. Some big things gonna be happening. And y'all, just like I said, in the off season, KT Thornton love to come through and be a consultant for your team, but they're gonna cost you. I ain't coming through doing no charity work. And then but y'all to play $500 or $600 to go to a camp. Come on now. Shit, you can give me that $500 or $600, your team will win state next year. Tell me what you trying to run, and we're gonna run it every day, and we're gonna work on the drills that's gonna make the offense run more fluidly. I'm sitting there watching the game. Man, LaFleur was so crisp running that dribble handoff. Man, that junk looks so good. And then, man, they got the guards to go along with it. I'm telling you, man. And it ain't gonna be the same, man, in double figures at LaFleur because they don't care who scores. Yeah, LaFleur made plays when it mattered. I always say this all the time. Undisciplined kids will always show up in the playoffs. They could have been undisciplined all year long, but it's magnified when you get in the playoffs and do it because now it's win or go home. And most of the time, boy, when you find out kids are undisciplined, it's when you lost. Hey, you would have passed the ball. You did it, man. We the one. And you can't have no favorites in the playoffs. It did not matter who scored the ball at LaFleur in that game. It did not matter if you scored 30 points a game, if you scored 1 point a game. It mattered that they won, and that's what LaFleur always been known for. I played against them. I know it. Everybody always trying to prove themselves. Put me on your support staff, coach. I like the idea. I'm telling you, man, for real, man. Man, we got to have real consultants coming in, working with these kids, demanding and putting jokers out of the gym. Some of y'all got kids that shouldn't even be in the gym with you. Man, let me say this again. Some of y'all got kids that would never help you win a championship. Ain't nothing wrong with putting them out your gym. Let them transfer. Let them do whatever they do not fit into what's going on. Yeah, that game was pretty good, and I wanted to see who will Eufaula versus whoever wins play a good LaFleur team for sure. Tell you. Exactly. Tell you, I can't wait to see Eufaula and Charles Henderson. I bet that thing packed. They playing girls and boys. Man, I bet that mother jumping. They better be glad I had a game. I got a game tonight. But I know if I would have went If I would have went up there, I wouldn't have came back. I'd have been still in Montgomery at 11 o'clock tonight. I'm telling you. All these good guys. You got Sarah Land playing later on tonight. Shit, I hope some of these games going overtime. So I can catch some of them games live later on this evening. Telling you. The Charles Henderson, man, you can tell Charles Henderson is a city school. You follow is a city school, and you can tell that they bring in consultants to work with their team, or their kids go play with a certain AAU team that helps their program. And because man, you hear the same names every year. That's just like with LaFleur. Coach Johnny Mahan does a great job with his team. You know, great trainer, all that good stuff. But sometimes it's good. The game's on NFHS. In the search bar, put AHSAA in it. Put that in the search bar, and it'll show all the games that's being played at that time. I'm telling you, man, it's a great time to be here. This Charles Henderson game got out of hand. Let me get off this game. Let's go where I want to go, to Huntsville, Lawrence County. Oh no, Sylacauga. Oh boy, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I hate to say it. Sylacauga is my team to beat. It was real good last year. Liger was just more experienced, and LaFleur got better, and they guards are better as well this year. Oh yeah, I'm waiting on Sylacauga, Elmore County, trying to get that game on. Let's see what's going on. Lawrence. Okay, let me go to Wallace. Let's go to Wallace State up in Huntsville. But Johnny brought in Coach Steele. Enough said. There it is, right there. I know LaFleur has some great additions to their staff. Um, East Limestone up 12-11 over Lawrence County. It's in the 5A Northwest region. Oh yeah. You said enough right there, Charles. You said enough right there. But yeah, man, you got to bring in them consultants, and man, you got to pay them. I don't care, give them a love offering. A lot of those coaches don't do it for nothing, but at the end of the day, show your level of appreciation. Uh, Tell you, man, it will pay off in the end. I know I can't wait to see Monday's game, McIntosh versus Brantley in the 1A uh, Elite Eight South Region Championship. Y'all still watching East Limestone and Lawrence County, man, and these teams, and just like Coach Masson said, man, you get these white coach teams by these white coaches, man, they running sets, and you follow starts with young kids and AAU, and then develop over time all the way up to high school. There it is, right there. Uh, so man, I'm telling you, man, you got to get a stable environment, and you got to stop allowing some of these AAU teams to use your kids. Because when it don't translate back to the high school, it definitely shows that you being used. Tell you. And y'all, sometimes it's better to play on a lesser AAU team where you can develop as a player. Charles Henderson might have the best talent in Alabama, and she's an eighth grader. There it is. And y'all got to realize, man, playing in these arenas are way different from playing inside of a high school gym. So all that played a major factor in these games. This is why we need those type of facilities, and our teams need access to those facilities as well. Uh, that's what I don't see enough. I know Saraland just built a new facility up there, and watch how much better their basketball gonna get over the next couple of years. Yeah, I'm trying to catch this Silicaga game. Oh, it still ain't. They playing in Montgomery at Alabama State. Um, let me see this eighth grader. What number is the eighth grader said? It's UMS right and you follow. Last game, you follows in the white, UMS in the red. Tell you, man, coaching matters. UMS was right there with them for a while, y'all. But and everybody wonder why. I know they get tired of hearing me say, "You follow, you follow." You follow is gonna be there in all sports if you plan on making it far in the playoffs. Uh, yeah, but you follow in the white. I'm telling you, man, we got to get our teams on meaningful AAU programs or development programs. Man, you can still, man, I'm telling you, man, if you got a dependable parent, man, you can practice your team during the week and let them go play on Saturdays and Sundays in these tournaments. Y'all, I officiate on them. Especially if you're in Mobile or Baldwin County. Man, they have tournaments in Mississippi almost every week. I'm either in Mississippi, Alabama, or in Florida officiating games all summer. And man, I tell you, man, I'm telling you, the best one I like is when you go up to Southern Miss and Southern Miss coaches come inside the facility and watch the game. Wake up, Takel. Tell you. Um, but yeah, man. A lot of people, a lot of people want to be the gurus of this stuff. But I'm telling you, man, you better listen to the people that's been out there on them circuits, man. Tell you. I know what it feel like to win a national title. Uh out there on that circuit. Man, you gotta have a special team to win a national title. And y'all, those are the better kids. I'm gonna say that again. If you got one or two weak links on your team, you're not on a national team. National teams don't have no drop offs. You got 20 and 30-point scores on the sideline. I'm telling you, that's when you got a national team because at some point in that tournament, y'all, it don't matter who starts. On a national team, you know you're gonna get in and play. Y'all, my last team, y'all, we only lost one game, and that was in the national championship game. By one on a half court 3-pointer. My point guard gets lax and call herself throwing the ball up to the ceiling too early. The girl catch the ball at half court, take one dribble and throw it up, and it goes in, and we lose. That's the only game we lost. So just like I say, man, that team, man, everybody on that team got offers. Everybody on that team got, still playing college basketball. So it is what it is, man. Uh, but for those kids that's not good enough, skill development is definitely gonna be at the highest point, and it's definitely got to be program based because those kids won't ever be able to help you if it's not. You're gonna have to learn how to take charges. You're gonna have to do all that type of stuff uh, when it's program based, and a lot of kids simply don't know how to fall. Even on the chart. You know, Today, y'all, I saw some kids. Well, over the last couple of days, I seen kids take charges, man. And man, I'm telling you, they get that person one step to land, and they right there taking that charge. And boy, I'm talking about they was in perfect position, all that good stuff. So, just like I say, it is what it is, man. It's a learning sport, and it's a sport of repetition. It's a repetition sport. KT, you said we were gonna lose. Like, did I say that? And y'all, every time I say did I say that, it's it's always be, it always be to a point where, it always be to a point where I don't be done said it. They get that person one. Tell you, man. If I say something, man, I'm telling you, I don't mind. I don't mind being the bad guy if you gonna win, but don't lie on me. Tell you, you gotta lie on me. Yeah, I know good damn well I ain't say nothing. It's hard as hell getting people to go. Come on, Rattlers. 3 more games, and you can have a blue map. Oh yeah. But yeah, man. Charles Sanderson just went up by 20. Woo! Oh, good ball movement. But you got good ball movement, y'all, when the big man passed the ball to a cutting guard when they had a chance to score at the rim. Tell you, man, that's great teamwork. Um, man, just a great time to be here, man. I just sit here and watch. Sometimes, man, you just gotta sit back and watch. Sometimes, tell you. Later on today, you got Murphy versus Park Crossing boys. Then you got Saraland. Uh, who Saraland play? Well, I'm guessing I got the brackets on here, y'all. Put the brackets on. That's what we'll do. We'll just put the bracket on the screen. 6A South. Take this banner down. Russell County. Tell you. I'm gonna tell you, man. I played in the first ever regional under this format that the Alabama High School uses 32 years ago. Telling you, we played LaFleur in the regional championship that year after we beat number one team, uh, Dothan. They was ranked number 5 in the country. They had Otis Drury, one of the top players in the country on that team. And man, man, tell you, I remember it vividly. Telling you, I remember everything vividly. These are moments. If any kids out there watching, that you're going to cherish for the rest of your life. End of the third quarter, Charles Henderson up by 20. And this is how you really want to win games when you got a dominant team. You want to be up by double digits going into the fourth quarter and just get on out of there with the win. Um, tell you. I've seen some teams come back from down 20 before. I remember the year Blunt Girls did. They came all the way back and won out at the Mitchell Center one year. Uh, Stole the ball at the end, laid it up, and won the game. Uh, Telling you, there's been some great teams, man, come through over the years. I've seen a bunch of. It's normally the team with the best players normally don't win sometimes. I've seen that happen. You have a team with one or two, three good players. They'll beat a team with 7, 8 good players on it. I've seen it happen multiple times. Multiple. So all you want to do at this point of the year is see a win. That's it. See a win. That's all you want to do. It don't matter. And y'all, I would rather lose to a team that can go ahead and win it or make a run than, for us to get there and lay an egg, so to speak. So, tell you, man, I wish we had a facility down here that'll hold about 4,000 or 5,000, so we could host the regionals down here. But it don't look like that's gonna happen no time soon. But yeah, man, it was good having Coach Baskin come on earlier. Y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Tell you, I'm in the short show business now, where everybody can go back and listen to it for themselves instead of people trying to lie on you. Man, KT said. KT ain't said nothing. KT just repeated what was on the screen. But y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I'm tired of talking. Icon Sports Southeast, y'all. We are out of here. Peace.
Isn't it curious that the moment you begin to grow, the people around you begin to vanish? That when you were reckless, lost in the noise of indulgence, you were never alone. But now, as you strive for something more, silence, you see human beings cling to familiarity, not because it is good, not because it is right, but simply because it is known. And when you begin to change, when you step beyond the version of yourself they once knew, it unsettles them. Most friendships are not built on deep connection, but on shared habits. If you drink, they drink. If you complain, they complain. If you fear, they fear. Misery, after all, loves company. But the moment you no longer entertain the drama, the gossip, the self-destruction, the crowd thins. Not because they dislike you, but because they do not know you anymore. And truthfully, they do not wish to. So what will it be? To stay the same, surrounded but stagnant, or to walk alone for a time and discover the rare few who resonate with your highest self? Because the irony is, the loneliest path is often the only one that leads to true belonging.